Hi,
Oh,
Mario.
hello.
Hi.
It looks like the weather is still nice, eh?
Yeah, yeah, still nice. It was a little cloudy in the morning. No, it's okay. What's happening in LA? Anything exciting?
No, but in Washington it's exciting.
Oh, yeah, interesting. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Huh? They
He,
have
he
why
took,
he puts
yeah,
all the press on his meetings on those meetings with other presidents.
yeah.
He probably wasn't expecting what Zelensky to start screaming.
Well, Zelensky, we've given him $350 billion. So someone explained that for every household in America, it's $2,800. And we're still in the same place we started. So he's giving a way to get out, but I don't know all the details of this mineral deal, but he wants to keep fighting. So I don't know. And America doesn't want to send any troops.
Well,
So
the thing is that the Russians won't give an inch.
of
They
course not.
won't.
Yeah,
What right do they have? So I understand the guy also.
right. He doesn't want to surrender, but
Yeah,
he doesn't. Like Trump says, you don't have a very good hand in your cards. You don't have very good cards. Um, this Zelensky is a comedian by trained.
yeah,
He's a comedian. I don't think a lot of this is you know we sort of see one thing, but then things happen behind the scenes that we don't know about. So
oh yeah, of course, of
it's like
course.
a whole yeah. So who knows? Tomorrow they'll be in bed together. I hope not. I don't want to see that.
Who knows?
But it's funny. I was in Ukraine about 9 years ago. I went with Magda to go see where our parents are from, and everyone we spoke to there said it's the most corrupt country. There's like the highways have huge potholes in it. So I said, what happened? They said that they get money from Europe to fix the roads, and politicians take all the money. He said they don't fix anything, and all the politicians they have villas here and villas there. It's very, I mean, that's the old school corrupt, very corrupt.
Yeah.
Ayin
Unfortunately,
Bay.
there's a lot of Jews there. Hi, Ernie.
Ayin Ayin Bay, 72. Tanya. Rabbi Yosef li yomer v'chim ibnei she'achal zeh tartim rabos v'shos chatzilo, because this guy ate a kilogram of meat and drank wine, Italian wine, yain ha'itaki amrator yetzel beitin l'sakel. I mean, for that reason, he put to death. Ella, he gave Torah l'sof daito shel ben sormor. This is a psychological understanding of the Torah. Shesof megamer nichse aviv. This son is going to bankrupt his father. Umuvakesh limud vein motze. He's not. He's going to want more, but he won't find. The yotze leparsha strachim last times brios. He's going to become a highway robber and kill people. Amratori yomuzaka v'yemuschayim. Let him die innocent rather than die guilty. Shemisasan shemul shoym anolam v'anoloyim. As we learned in the Mishnah, the death of Rishonim are good for the world. Tzadikim ra'alayim v'ra'aloyim. Said Shana v'yayin, sleep and wine, l'rishoyim anolam anola oilam. It's good for rishoyim. L'tzadikim ra'alayim v'ra'lo oilam. Sheket, quiet, l'rishoyim ra'alayim v'ra'lo oilam. L'tzadikim anolam v'anola oilam. Pizur, being scattered. L'rishoyim anolahem v'anola oilam. L'tzadikim ra'alayim v'ra'lo oilam. We're just repeating the Mishnah. Now we come to a new sugya, Ababa Machteres. You have a thief that's tunneling in underneath the ground of somebody's house, like the Great Escape, to get into the house and steal. Now there also he nidon al shem sofa. The Torah permits the balabais to kill such a person because we assume if he's coming in by tunnel, he's prepared to kill the person, the balabais. So therefore, hayababa machteres v'shover sachavis. If he broke a barrel on the way in or while he's there, if there are certain situations where you're not allowed to kill the guy tunneling in. If that's the case, then im yeshel damim chayv, he has to pay for the broken barrel. But im ein lo damim, if the balabais is allowed to kill him, then potter, then you would not have to pay for the damages like kim lemid rabbi. You get killed with the worst punishment. Amar of my time at the machteres. Why are you allowed to kill somebody tunneling into your house? Kazaka, another maminatz mamamoina. Person's not going to stand idly by to let his money be taken. So if I meimer amar, this tunneler says, he has linen, if I come in, koila ape v'lo shavikli. He's going to stand against me, he's not going to let me steal. And therefore he already makes plans. He koila ape, if he stands against me, katlina, I'm going to kill him. V'atorah amra im balaharcha hashkem lahargo. And the Torah allows us to kill somebody who's trying to kill us. Amar Rav. Hababa machteres v'notel kelim. He took a kli, but he didn't break it. V'yatza potor. Afterwards, if he's caught, he doesn't have to return that kli. Why? My time. B'damim k'neu. Since he put himself into danger, this ganef, because while he was tunneling in, the balabais could have killed him. That's called ein lo damim, because of the danger that he was in. And therefore, he's potter from all other onshim, including returning the item. Amar Rav mistavra milsa de Rab b'sheshiber. It only makes sense what Rab said, that you're potter if you broke the kli while you were in the act. Delisnu, because the kli is not there around anymore. And you can't return the kli. And you can't get him to pay back because he's going to be put to death. Or he was liable to be put to death while he was going in. Aval nota, but if the kli is still intact, he should give it back. So Gemara says, V'Elohim, that's not so. Amar Rav afilu nota. Rav himself makes no difference whether he broke the kli or whether he took the kli intact. Let's say a father is tunneling in to steal from his son. So there, it's not ein lo damim. He's not going to kill his son. So yesh lo damim. Now, if he has the item, the nensu, if it broke, chai, he has to return it. Alma b'shusa kaima. The item is really in the reshus of the ganef, and he has to pay any damages that occurred to it. Here as well, who cares whether yesh lo damim or ein lo damim? It says in bershus. However, the lohi, it's not true. When does the Torah say that the ganef has the kli in his reshus? That's l'inoinsin. Because if something happens to it by accident, he's chayiv to pay nezek. Avalin in mikna, but regarding a kinyan, b'rshusa d'maraya kaimi, they stay in the possession of the owner, like minid avashor, like somebody who borrows something. A borrower has to pay certain damages, but it doesn't belong to him. It belongs to the guy who lent it to him. It's not. Baba machteres for shiber sochavis. Our Mishnah. Ganav is tunneling in. He takes a barrel and he breaks it. So if the tunneler is in a situation where you wouldn't be allowed to kill him, and we'll see what those exceptions are, im yesh lo damim chayv, you'd have to pay the money, the value of the broken barrel. Ein lo damim, if you are allowed to kill him, potter. Naitaima sheshiver, the ein lo damim potter. The Mishnah clearly states that he didn't take the barrel intact; it broke. So we medayik that Haim Natal, if he took it, lo, he would be chayiv to pay. It's kasha and Rav. More says, who adin dafilu Natal nami? He would still be potter if he took the barrel intact. Hadikotoni shiber sachavis. Why did the Mishnah say the case of breaking the barrel? Kamash Malon, a different chidush. The chiyesh lo dami. When you're not allowed to kill the guy, and therefore he's responsible for damages. Afagav sheshiver nami chayiv. Even though the kli is not be'en, he has to pay for it. So big deal. What the chiddush of that is pshita. He's a ganav is a maziku, and a mazik has to pay. Kamashmon shafilu shlo bekavana. He broke the barrel as an accident. So my kamashmon, what big chiddush is that? Adam muad loilam. A human being is like a shor muad. If he's mazik without kavanah, he also is chayiv. But that's not a chiddush. Tanina, we've learned that. Adam muad loilam. Bein b'shogi, bein b'mezid, bein b'oinus, bein b'rotzana. A human being who damages, you have to pay. There's no escape. Kasha, so it's kasha on Rav. Most Rabbi Bar Abaye. On Rav, a goynev kis b'Shabbos. Person stole a wallet on Shabbos. Chayiv, he has to pay. He carried on Shabbos, so you can be put to death. So harein is chayiv b'gneva according to Shevel the Yisur Shabbos. The gneva and the Yisur Shabbos didn't happen simultaneously. Once he was magbia the kiss, he acquired it, and then later on he was moitzi mershus l'rshus. On the other hand, high megarer, if he's dragging the wallet on the ground, the yotze, and at the moment he went from Rishus HaYochid to Rishus HaRabim, he became both the Ganav and he violated Shabbos, then Potter, he wouldn't have to pay for the wallet because we have Kim Lemin Rabimine. You get the worst punishment, which is death. Shari Isser Gneva, Visser Skila, Boin Ke'echad. Comes exactly at the same time. So Hilchasa, to go into Shaninu Binara. We're talking about in the Mishnah, when he stole something, he threw it in the river. Because the chayfetz is not be'en. Rava igvulei divrei b'machtera. Rava had some rams stolen from him by somebody tunneling in. Adrin and Ila v'kabinu. They tried to return it to him, but he didn't accept. Amar hoil v'nafik m'pimim Rav. Rav says if you take it intact, you don't have to pay. We don't change the halacha. Ton Rabbanan. Ein lo damim. Im zarcha hashemesh Allah. What does the signing of the sun have to do with the Bama Machteres? V'chashemesh Allah bilvad zarcha, it shines on everybody. Ella, in bor l'cha davar kashemesh, if the balabayas is clear like the sun, she'ein lo shalom that the guy is going to kill him, then hargeyu. But if he has any doubt in love, I'll targeyu. Tanya yidichim zarcha hashemesh Allah damim lo. V'chashemesh Allah bilvad zarcha, elim bor l'cha kashemesh yesh lo shalom yimach, I'll targeyu. Im love hargeyu. Kasha stoma stoma. If he's not, so it seems to be, if he has to be batuach. And the Mishnah says that, you don't have to be bar l'shemesh. Loi kasha kan ba'avala ben, kan be'ben ala. Depends. Even if a father's coming into tunnel in to steal from his son, he's not going to kill his son. And therefore, if he stole something, he'd have to pay the damages because he's not a bar mitzvah. But if it's clear from the son through the act of the father that he's going to kill him, then of course he can kill him. But when you're allowed to kill even misofik, that's beben ala'av. Because there there is no rachmanis of a son on a father. Father has rachmanis on his son, but not vice versa. Rav says, whoever comes against me in a machter, I'm going to kill him. The barmer of Chanina Bar Shila, except for Rav Chanina. He I won't kill. My timer. Wait, how can it tzaddik? How can Asim machter? He's obviously not a tzaddik. Mishum Kimler Gavoshim Rachem Krachem Halabon. Rav Chanina had Rachmanis on everybody like a father has on a son. Tana Rabbana. It says, Im Zorach Hashemesh Alav Damim Lo. Bein B'chol Bein B'Shabbos. It means if it's clear to you he's not going to kill you, then he has to pay if he steals things. Ein Lo Damim, because he's going to come to kill you and you're allowed to kill him. Bein B'chol Bein B'Shabbos. So I understand Bishlama Ein Lo Damim Bein B'chol Bein B'Shabbos Itzra. Because Saketat Chamim Mid Have okay, based on B'Shabbos Lo Katlina. Just like capital punishment is not carried out on Shabbos. Maybe I had a Havamina that I'm not allowed to kill somebody above a Machteres. Kamash V'lan the Katlina. We do. El Damim Lo, the case of where he's not coming to kill you, Bein B'chol Bein B'Shabbos. Hashna B'chol Katlina Lei. So we're not allowed to kill him on a weekday, B'Shabbos, but boy, so what do you mean? We're not allowed to kill anybody on Shabbos in general, so it would be a Kavach Chomer. We're talking about like a building fell on a person on Shabbos. And the din of Pikech Alav Sagal, you're allowed to remove stones until you identify his lips or his nose that he's breathing. Because you have to try to save him, even though there's Chilul Shabbos. You can't kill him with your hands, but there's no specific choiv to save him either. If it was a Baba Machteres. It says, it's anybody who catches him in the tunnel can kill him, not just the balabayas. You can kill him any way you can. Because maybe the ganaf is coming after the balabayas. Because of the svara, the chazaka, einad and mami, that's momoina. Because the balabai is not going to let his money go for free. Aval acher lo. Maybe the ganaf isn't for sure that a third party is going to protect the mammon of the balabais. And maybe the ganaf doesn't have kavanah to kill him. So maybe you have the acher doesn't have a right to kill him. Kamash v'lan, road day food. No. If you're in the street and you see somebody chasing somebody with a knife, you're allowed to kill him because he's a road day. So a machteres, above machteres has a status of a road day. Anybody's allowed to kill him. Filo acher nami, because you're saving the balabais. Now, when we said v'meis b'chol misa shatei yachal misa lamali, I mean, we already know this midin rotzech nafke. By a murderer, it says mosyu masa maker rotzechu. Ein liad misa murabo. The standard capital execution is besayif with sword. But what if he didn't have a sword? You can kill him any way you want. You must become mocha. So a rotzech is killed b'chol misa. Why is he any different? The Baba Machteres, he's a rotzech. Learn it from a rotzech. Shiny awesome damer akra most you must. There's a special pasuk, so we say you can kill him. Maybe where it doesn't say that, you're not allowed to kill him in another way. Frankly, more of a nigma name. Why not learn it from rotzech? Rotzech and an avenging family member who wants to avenge the death of a family are two ksuvim aboin kecha. They teach the same thing. That if you can't kill him with the regular death, you can kill him anyways. Because shnei ksuvim kecha, they melabdim. You can't learn it to these other places because it's considered shnei ksuvim. Ton Rabban. It says machteres if you find him in the tunnel. That's machteres. Gago, chatzero, karfifo. What if you found him on your roof, or in a chotzer, or on a patio? You're allowed to kill him. Anywhere you find him. Most thieves come in by digging tunnels. So talking about the regular case. Tanya Yidich. Machteres. Elim machteres. Galga chatzer kafir. How do we know about a roof and a patio? Talmud Lamer, you might say ganav mikol makom. Anywhere you find them. In kemat Talmud Lamer machteres. Mechatarto zu asrasu. But the fact that he's in the tunnel, that's asra. Normally you have to give asra. But here there's no asra. Going in the tunnel is asra. You see a child running after somebody to kill him. You're allowed to kill the child. So killing a roidif, you don't have to tell the roidif, you better stop chasing him, I'm going to kill you. Loshna gadol, loshna cotton. Makes no difference whether the guy who's chasing after somebody is a cotton or a gadol. Eisrev chizravun. You have a famous case of a child being born. Yotzer Rosho. So up until his head comes out, you're allowed to kill the fetus to protect the life of the mother. Once the head of the fetus is out, ain't no you can't touch him. This life is no better than this life. Now, I mean, why don't we declare the fetus even once the head is out? He's a roidef. Shiny Hashan, the Mishmayakor. He's not chasing after the mother. It's from Shemayim that it's happening. Now, name a Messiah. I'll bring you a price to support. Roidev Shay, Roidev Chaver Largo. There's a Roidev chasing after somebody kill him. Omer Lo. So you say, listen, careful. Re'esh Yisrael, you should realize you're chasing after a Jew. Uben Brisu, Vatorah Omer, Shafech Dam, Adam, Adam, Shafech. You kill him, we're going to kill you. Save your life by not killing him. So you see, l'chora, that you do have to give asra. So Hayid Rabbi Yosef Rabbi Yudi, the time Rabbi Yosef Rabbi Yudi Omer Chaver, somebody who knows the halachos ain't tzarich asra. Lefi shalonit na asra la'afkin ben shogeg lemezi. You only need asra that you know the difference between shogeg and mezi. Toshma. Rodef shay rodef achar chaver lahargo. Somebody's running after somebody. Amr lo reish Yisrael, recognize he's a Jew. Uben brisu, vator amr shevech dam adam adam domei shafech. Im amr yodani shu came. If the Rodif says, I know he's a Jew, Potter, then you're not allowed to kill him. Amr amanas ken ani oiseh. That's in fact why I'm chasing after him, chayiv. But again, there seems to be evidence that you have to give him asra. This is talking about a case where you were standing on the other side of the river. The roidev is on the other side of the river. I can't really save him. So here you're sort of setting up the case. At least you can bring it to Bezdin. That afterwards they could grab him and punish him. But of course, Beidina boy asra. The methodology of Beis Din needs warning. Without the warning, otherwise, but there's no riot from here that you need warning in every case of roidev. Iboy Sam, I'll give you another teretz. I hold like the Tana that you're allowed to, as long as he's coming in a machteres, that's already his hasra. Same thing with a roidev cotton. Okay. The very fact that he's running after someone with a knife, that's his asra.
It's unbelievable. You saw this Gemara.
Yeah. This is very important. You saw this here. Roide, Ashkem Lahargo.
Ashkem Lahargo, Roide Khaleh. So I was listening to shit. So they said that we learn it out from going to war. That really, when you go to, if somebody comes to kill you, there's a nation, then you're allowed to go out and kill them first. So So basically, that's how it goes on. It was a whole
Preventative war, 1967.
Yeah, no, but also in Israel, only a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, they changed the law that if somebody comes onto your property, there was a miser with a Bedouin who attacked somebody's farm or whatever, and the guy killed him. And then they wanted to put him in jail. And then they put in this law. This same law came into being only in Israel like 2 years ago, that if it comes onto your property, you're allowed to kill them without any.
And remember, in Florida, that was the Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman. That's called the castle law, that your castle moves with you.
Right.
It used to be only if you were on your house. But the law there went wherever you are, it's considered like your castle. So if you think you're threatened, you can kill somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't
Only
apply.
Florida has that.
California, you go to jail immediately.
Right. Okay, so tomorrow we'll do the daf at 7:30 and the nach at 8 o'clock.